The 8th of August, and counter-terrorism police have stopped 9 attacks on Australian soil in the past 3 years. The revelation comes after a series of weekend raids that resulted in the arrest of an alleged right-wing extremist. 31-year-old Philip Gallia will front court again tomorrow, charged with plotting an act of terror.
This is the first time in the history of Australia that we have used Commonwealth terrorism laws to charge someone who is alleged to have been a right-wing extremist.
Incredible footage has emerged of a terrifying brawl outside a family restaurant in the Melbourne suburb of Brunswick East on Friday night. Diners were forced to run for cover as up to 20 people clashed using chairs and tables as weapons. The brawl started at a neighbouring venue. Police are yet to make any arrests.
Our building actually got damaged, the window was broken, so it's a bit of an inconvenience now for us. Altercations, scuffles are, part of the parcel of this sort of strip.
Passengers on a Jetstar plane, which was forced to make an emergency landing in Guam, have finally arrived safely on the Gold Coast. Their flight from Japan was grounded for 24 hours on the Pacific Island after a problem with one of its engines. Most passengers were forced to just hang around at the airport because there weren't enough hotel rooms to go round. I
know they received a blanket from Jetstar, but I don't know whether they were given accommodation.
We needed to sleep on the floor, like airport floor.
And Australia is sitting third in the medal tally in Rio after our men's 4x100 metre freestyle relay team won bronze. Madison Keeney and Annabelle Smith also won bronze in the 3-metre synchronised diving. Catherine Skinner can't believe she won gold in the women's trap shooting.
It's been such a whirlwind ever since I shot that last target, and even though I've got it in my hand, it still feels really strange. I can't quite believe I've got it.
Well, Catherine really suffered there from some misfiring clays, right? So this is how this works. They had to shoot 10 clay pigeons out of the air, right? And they kept misfiring, and the pigeon didn't take off, and so she had to stop, then reload her shotgun and have another crack. I'm a bit of an expert on shooting. If you don't know anything about it,
what I don't get, isn't it great if it doesn't take off? Can't you just walk over there and just go bang?
Yeah. No. One advantage is one of them broke as it went into the air, and that gave her an advantage because she knew which direction it was going to go in, and so she just nailed it.
But it's inspirational.
Absolutely.
I mean, we make a lot about the golf and the tennis, and maybe that's the reason we shouldn't be there. And I think this is the reason why. Because these are the stories. I mean, I think Catherine had to stop training for about 6 months to go back to uni to finish a uni degree. Yeah. So there's all this stuff going on in these people's lives, and she gets
so many great stories.
So many great stories.
So I think you found that the vibe's different this year, like with kids, because I feel like my son. I remember when maybe it's just because it was the Sydney Olympics. We had the mini Olympics at school, and we did the Olympics in art, we did the Olympics in geography, we did it everything. But I don't even think they're touching on it.
My boys
when we start winning.
When we start winning more gold medals.
We're third on the medal tally. This is as good as it's going to get, unless we
we go down
the athletics. This is as good as it's going to get. No, but I think you're right because it used to be dominant.
Yeah.
The minute, 6 months ahead of time, you'd be doing projects and stuff on it.
Yeah, well, maybe it'll... Once we start winning more gold from our expert over here...
Since you're a shooting expert, good question. When was the last time they used real pigeons in the Olympics?
About I think it was the 1860 Games in Paris.
All right, speaking of Olympics...